Hello everyone, I'm Susanna. Welcome to my channel. USK 6.5 or 7.0. It's hard to see. I'm so sorry. 860 years. So maybe this is too thick for this project, or maybe you can use. So maybe you can choose any yarn, but maybe you need 400 grams or 800 meters long. In this case, please pick the bigger size. So this is the topic that about the material. So please, and also we need yarn needle and scissors and book. Please download this pattern in this description box below, or please Google using this LW5851. That is okay. You can pick the PDF. Click the PDF. Also, you want to buy this yarn, please go to redheart.com to buy it, the yarn. This is sample pattern. We crochet like this, but when you wear like this is a point. And then also I made a small sample wear like this. So let's start to crochet. Okay, stay tuned. Hi. The foundation stitch. Today, please make foundation double crochet. 101 include chain 3. Chain 101 plus 2, it means 103. And then double crochet 101. So includes chain 3, 101, so it means we need 100 double crochet. Chain and double crochet. Let's make a chain 103. Okay, please prepare the hook. So let's make a slip knot. Please look carefully. Pull it down and pull it up. There is a cross here. Yarn over, pull through. This is slip knot. Pull it. Please use stitch counter or marker to memorize the stitch. Okay. Yarn over, pull through. When you crochet, please count for each. It is very easy. Eight. 12. 16. 20 here. Please count as 20 is a set. Okay, now 20. Or please use a stitch marker to mark the stitch. This is 20 line. Okay. Oops. Okay. Now 20 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Please mark here. Or count here. Please make 103. So I will finish with 46. Okay. So I will finish with 46 to make miniature. So please make 103 chains for your real cardigan. Okay. So let's make a double crochet. Make 101 stitches. 1, 2, 3. This is chain slick. It's a double crochet. Double crochet is yarn over. 1, 2, 3, 4 into the fourth chain. Insert. Yarn over, pull through. At the time to make the beautiful stitch, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops, and then yarn over second 2 loops. This is double crochet. So the chain three is first double crochet and this one is second double crochet. So we need 99 more double crochet. In each stitch. Please do not remove the marker, that this is a sign where you crochet or which number you crochet. So if you feel 101 stitches are too long for you, please reduce with 3 stitches each. So please adjust your size with 3 stitches. Okay, let's make a last double crochet. Okay, like this. Hi. This is foundation stitch. Okay, let's move on to first row. The first row is wrong side and make a V-stitch. So let's make V-stitch with chain 3. After V-stitch, turn your work. Okay, and then skip 1 double crochet, so into the 1, 2, 3, third stitch, make a V-stitch. 1, 2, 3 here. Double crochet, chain 1 double crochet in the same stitch. 1, 2, 3 into the third stitch. double crochet, chain 1, double crochet again, skip 1 2 stitch and into the third stitch make V-stitch and repeat. Skip 2 stitches and V-stitch, skip 2 stitches and V-stitch and repeat. One and 2, so please reduce 2 is 99, and then 3 stitches are set, so divide into 3 is 33 V-stitches. Okay, after make V-stitch, please skip 1 2 stitch and into the third chain. 1 2 3. One, two, three. One, two, three, like this. So when you crochet, please hold the yarn with your finger to not to move to the backward of the hook, like this. And hold here not to move as well. One, two, three. After making last V-stitch, there is 2 stitches left. Please make double crochet into the third chain. One, two, three. This one. And here. Okay, make a double crochet. And then make a shape. Okay, this is the first row. Move on to second row. The second row is making granny into the V-stitch. Okay, chain 3. Chain 3 and turning work. Okay, into the chain 1 space, make 3 double crochet. Oh, excuse me. Like this. And then no chain, just make 3 double crochet granny in every chain 1 space. this, and at the last, please repeat until the last. So please make a double crochet into the third chain. This one. 1, 2, 3. Here. Okay. This is row 2. Move on to row 3. So please make a V-stitch into the second stitch of each granny. Okay, so I will show you how. Starting from chain 3 and turning work. Okay, into the 1, 2, 3. There are 3 double crochet here. This is the center double crochet, and this is the stitch hole just beside of the leftward. This is the second stitch hole. One, two, this one. V-stitch. Okay, next, there are the 3 double crochet here. Pick the center one, and this is the center stitch hole. Okay. So please make V-stitch into the center double crochet of each 3 double crochet groups. Okay, see you later. After finishing double V-stitch, after finishing that V-stitch, please make double crochet into the sub chain. So the pattern says repeat 2 and 3, but it is a little bit difficult to understand, so I will show you the row 4. Row 4 is a repeat of row 2, but it's okay. So let's do it together. So starting from chain 3, turning work. After chain 3, make 3 double crochet in the V-stitch. Okay, finished fourth row 4. Now I made 2 pairs. So please make 12 those, or it means 6 pairs more. So small size is 6 pair more, it means 8 pairs. So medium size or large size, please make 8 pairs more, so it means we need 10 pairs. Now we are crocheting. This one here, and here is armhole. So when you finish 6 pairs, so it means 8 pairs in total, please fit on your body. So and this is armhole, so please adjust in the shoulder and armhole, and this is, and then here is the center of the body, so please fit this piece. And if you need more width, please adjust, make 2 more pairs, so it means 4 more rows. Okay, so I write down here, small size is 8, it means 16 rows. Medium and large, it means 20 rows. Okay, now we are making armhole here. So please repeat one more pair, chain 3, make a V-stitch, chain 3 and turning work. Make a V-stitch. This is miniature, so I will show you how to make only, so please follow the rule from the pattern that I explain. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So please leave 8 clusters here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Please make V-stitch and leave 8 grannies. Okay, so until here, so it means here. Okay, so 2 more in my case. Oh, excuse me. Okay, after making V-stitch and then leave 8 grannies, make 24 chains, armhole, eight grannies by 3 stitches, each is 24 stitches. That's why we need chain 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 16, 20, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 24 now. After making 24, please make double crochet into the third chain. Okay, this is the armhole. Okay, now I explained how to continue. Chain sleeves. Turning work. Into the third chain, 1, 2, 3. This one. Make 3 double crochet. And then next, skip chain 2. Into the third chain, make 3 double crochet. Oh, excuse me. So in this case, if possible, please pick 2 loops. Two loops. Skip 1, 2. Into the third chain. We need 8 groups. Okay, then skip 1 chain and then into the V-stitch. Okay, so made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 grannies and every third stitches, and then into the V-stitch make 3 double crochet granny again. Okay, like this. Okay, now then restart the V-stitch again. So this is front side and this is starting from the back side. So we'll start V-stitch and granny, V-stitch and granny, and finish with V-stitch. This is front side and this is back side. Then starting from the granny, count from the granny. One pair is granny and V-stitch, and then S side, let's make 10 pairs. It means 20 rows. So small size is 10 pairs, 20 rows. It means 20 rows starting from counting from this armhole. The size M medium is 11 pair. It means 22 rows. And size large is 12 pairs. It means 24 rows. Let's finish the V-stitch. Okay, so let's crochet and then let's finish V-stitch. Finally, after making the pattern, okay, let's see the data. So let's finish the V-stitch. This is front side and this is back side, and when you fold in half with the armhole, here is the difference with front panel and back panel. So let's make the other side, and then I will explain about armhole because this is left side and we're gonna make right side, so it's gonna be different when you make armhole. So I will explain it. Okay, stay tuned. I made the other side to the line of the armhole, and this pattern I made foundation double crochet, so please check how it is different between normal chain double crochet and foundation double crochet. Okay, so I feel a little bit firm texture when I crochet with foundation double crochet. So if you have technique or if you have skill to do that, please use foundation double crochet. So please watch my video of foundation double crochet so that you can learn how to do foundation double crochet. So if you feel confidence to do that, please try. Okay. So it's a right side, and this pattern is left side. So this is right side, and then we made V-stitch and make the open space of armhole, and this is left side. So if we do together, we have to make two sides of the right side, so we have to make left side. That's why we need make armhole first and then continue V-stitch. Okay, how to do that I will show you. Okay, after finishing the last double granny row, okay, chain 3 and turn your work. I change the color to make sure the difference I want to show. Do you remember we made 24 chains? So we make chain 24 again, so that including this chain 3 we need 27 chains. Okay, 1 2 3. Let me check one more time. Oh, I made a mistake. Okay, let's start one more time. So start after making the last double crochet, we need chain 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 24, 25, 26, 27. Hi. Okay, we made 27. And back to the panel. Here. So we finished with V-stitch. Do you remember? So this is the stitch we finished. It's a middle one, right? Can you see? Here is 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and we made a V-stitch into the middle hole, middle stitch. Not to twist. Okay, let me check. Yeah. Not to twist. Oh, I twisted. Okay. So into the second stitch, make a V-stitch. Make a V-stitch. 1, 2, this one. And chain 1 and double crochet. After V-stitch, make V-stitch into every center stitch. After making V-stitch into the chain 3, make a double crochet. So please watch the place we make armhole, the opposite side, right? So it's success. Okay, we succeeded. So let's make grannies onto the chain, but before we make grannies here, so let's see you at the end of the armhole. So let's review to make granny one more time. Okay, see you later. Okay, so now into the second stitch. First and second. This is the last stitch of the V-stitch. So skip 1 and into the second stitch, make granny. Skip 2, 1, 2 into the third chain, granny. You remember? And then repeat. So let's make 8 grannies. So please pick 2 loops. Okay, I made 8 grannies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's close with double crochet. So skip 1 chain and into the second chain. And then repeat. So please repeat until the last V-stitch. Okay, see you later. Okay, let's sew it together. This is the front. There is a double crochet here. So let's sew it together. Okay, let's sew them. There is a chain and there is chain 2. So insert between chain in the center of the chain. And here is the end. 1, 2, 3. This is the first stitch, right? Do you remember that? And the third one. In the chain, and came up from the chain. Next chain to next chain. The peak and a peak here. So pick the back loop each. Pick the back loop and came up from the back loop. So one by one. Okay, watch. Okay, now seamless. Hey. Okay, look inside. This is how to sew with seamless. Okay, like this. So when you arrive at the end, please sew backwards a few stitches. Okay, and cut the yarn. So now let's weave the shoulder. Sew shoulder. Do you remember there is a 3 chain? So pick the second one. Okay, start from the corner to corner. Difficult of the side, the shoulder. So shoulder. And so backwards a little. So let's flip the other side. Let's sew the other side. Okay, now shape is now cardigan. This end also please, this tail please also hide the back side. Okay. Alright, now I will show you how to edge the armhole. So when you sew, please outer to inner, outer edge inward. Okay. Okay, next let's edge the armhole. So I will show you how to do with the different color. Make a slip knot. Here. Do you remember there is a chain one space? Slip knot on the hook and insert. Yarn over pull through. Pull through 2 loops. This is single crochet. Single crochet and into the next stitch. Here. Single crochet again. Insert. Yarn over pull through. Yarn over pull through 2 loops. And here, double crochet. So let's make 1, 2, 3 stitches. So second and third. Next, this is the stitch hole. So make 1 single crochet. And next also 1 single crochet. And next, okay, so let's make 1 stitches each. Makes every single crochet in every stitch. Okay. So we finish with double crochet, so we make 1 stitch here. So we have to make another single crochet. Maybe I want to pick 2 loops to secure. Okay, pick 2 loops here. And also we skipped 1 stitch, so we make 1 into the chain, make 1 single crochet, and into the granny make 1 single crochet, and then make 2 single crochet between grannies. Into granny 1 single crochet. Between grannies we make 2 single crochet. Oh, I found a better way. So anyway, we have to make 1 single crochet here, right? And then 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and 2 single crochet. So you can make in each stitch single crochet in each stitches, or you can cover the chain to make single crochet. That is easier and faster. It's up to you. This is covering the chain. If you want to make into the stitch, please make single crochet in each stitch. That is more secure. Or you can make into the stitch, or you can grab the chain. It's up to you. Into the first single crochet and slip stitch. Okay, this is the edging of the armhole. The chain 1 and cut the yarn and then weave the end. So you can add some single crochet on the bottom seam, bottom line to enforce the line, or you can make single crochet on the edge of the front panel edge, make single crochet in each stitch. Okay, that's it. So this is very easy project to start your wearing. So please start with the no sleeve cardigan without any button. So and then you can proceed to with sleeves or sweater or something you can wear. Okay, so this is the easy project to start to crochet wearing. Okay. Okay, so please download free English pattern in the description box below. Here, that there is a link address of PDF file in English pattern. So please check the details and then follow it with your size. I made a miniature size, so maybe you are not satisfied with the results. Maybe you wanted to watch the whole shape to sew it, to crochet it, but I didn't have enough yarn, so I made a digest version video. So please try this pattern. I think it is enough to explain, because I explained everything I wanted to tell you. So please watch my video when you have questions, and then watch the summary, like a summary video. Please watch time to time when you crochet with the pattern. That is, there is some kind of assisted video. Okay, thank you for watching my video until the last. So I love you everyone. Please stay tuned and please be my subscriber on my channel, and see you next time. Okay, bye bye.